What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, we were re-investigating an old case back in the day that was accusing Patricia Rowland of murder. So we're using Little Thief to re-examine the crime scene. I think we saw the brick and the footsteps. Hold on. It's gonna take a second to remember what I did or didn't examine. Jack Cameron was a freelance journalist. He was killed because he witnessed the president's kidnapping. The blood really stands out in the recreation. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Even in the original photo, it looks brutal enough. A lot of blood was spilled. The back of his head is covered in blood. That must be where all the blood spilled from. Blood, blood, blood. According to the autopsy report, he was struck in the back of the head with a brick. Well, yeah, we can all see that there. It's likely that the killer approached Mr. Cameron from behind. Is the victim holding something in his right hand? That's also written in the case files. It seems he was holding onto a button. Did he tear it off the culprit's clothes? The victim was carrying a camera. According to the case files, it seems he only managed to take a single photo. Here it is. So the snowman did it. But that's where the button is from. The button is from the snowman. You can tell he has button eyes. Okay. Isn't that the president? He's being held at gunpoint. This must be the scene the victim witnessed. So the person in the coat must be the kidnapper. Indeed, it seems like some sort of disguise. If the logic of Agent Lang's father is correct, then this person should be Patricia Rowland. But why is there only one photo? Perhaps he was killed before he could take any more. I assume this is the victim's cell phone. Apparently, Mr. Cameron gave his eyewitness testimony over the cell phone. What do you mean by over the cell phone? After Cameron found the president, it seems that he called his girlfriend. But she didn't answer the phone, so Cameron left a message on an answering machine. The tape is in the case files too. You want to hear it? I definitely remember reading this. Hello, Jill. You asleep already? I'm in front of the facility. President Huang's here. All play. Let's go. The light just went on. I can barely see a thing. I can't believe it, but it almost looks like it's been kidnapped. Woohoo! Yeah, I read this before. Yep, he was attacked at the end of the call. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, we already went over this. Jill Crane, revenge, she was the girlfriend, yes. We already clicked the flower. They didn't recognize what it was. The blood is so vivid. According to the autopsy report, it seems the immediate cause of death was blood loss from the blow to the head. Not only did it spill out from the wound, it also splattered the surrounding area. No one could have survived after losing this much blood. I guess it's safe to say that the autopsy report matches the state of affairs. This is the brick that was used as the murder weapon. You can find bricks like this all over the garden. They must have used one of them as a weapon. Three footprints shaped like hooves and brick. Completely irrelevant, I think. Okay. What am I looking for here? He was a journalist, yes. There really should be a skip feature. This is kind of ridiculous. Ba-da-ba-da. We've already looked at this. A yellow flower. Oh, whoa. Someone must have stolen it and brought it here. Yeah, we already did that. What? The key to this case lies in the footprints. Do the case files say anything about his shoes? Shoe size 11. No athlete's foot or corns on his feet to speak of. That's good to know. That's very good to know. His socks were beige, just like his trousers. Feels kind of like an old man's. Perhaps he should try wearing a bolder, brighter color to better accent his feet. Those fashion tips were surprisingly helpful. It's supposed to be an investigation report. Okay, we already did that one. Skip it. Oh, That has to be everything. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna back out. And then I'll re-examine to make sure we've seen everything. Okay, that's what it is. It would be really nice if they backed out for me. Ba-da-bee-bow. Actually, is that Snowman around here somewhere? Here he is. This is mostly melted, but it appears to be a snowman. It has a scarf and a hat. Must have melted since it was dressed so warmly. The poor thing's even lost one of the buttons that was used for its eyes. The temperature reaches its lowest point at dawn. Perhaps it would have refrozen later. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Once a snowman melts, even if it freezes up again, it becomes an iceman instead of a snowman. Is that what she was expecting me to say? There are so many people we can talk with. This door. I remember seeing it from somewhere. Of course you would. It looks exactly like the Grand Tower door we saw earlier. But this is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means this door's been here since then. It seems when the Grand Tower was built, they decided to reuse the door rather than destroy it. It's like the old saying goes, discover something new by heating up something old. Nope, no one says, what? That sounds gross, like food? It seems she's understood the correct meaning of a saying for once. But if you're using a microwave to do it, don't heat it for over 5 minutes. Please. And a Courtney AMA. Thank you. You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Even the thought of him not coming back makes me... Hey, old man, don't bully my mom. No, that wasn't my intent. Look at him go. Mommy's little knight in shining armor. He's so cool. It's not like that. Shut the fuck up. John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law, of this, of that. I won't ask for forgiveness, but Courtney, I'm not as well acquainted with the goddess of law as you are. But isn't that goddess also a mother of other gods? The law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances. It understands a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think. I don't get it. What the heck are you two talking about? It's okay, John. I don't have a clue either. It seems the dust has settled on day 1 of Patricia Rowland's trial. Yes, while a decision has yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely. I'm sure a thorough investigation into her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him. Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for the future ahead. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things to him, so the next time we meet, I'd like to apologize. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity, but for now, At present, solving this case is our top priority. I'd like you to tell me the exact details of your kidnapping. You were kidnapped at the garbage pickup area, right? Why'd you go there? This is a good song, too. You don't have to act as a go-between. I can just talk to the old man directly. So he says. Looks like he's finally starting to warm up to you. I went to the garbage pickup to throw away the flowers I found on the body. It was nearby and I thought it'd be harder to find there than if I just tossed them in the trash can. I went there last night too, but the gate was locked. And that's why you went there again today to dispose of them. Yeah, but when I got there, someone suddenly grabbed me from behind. And used Sleepy Z on you, right? Catching Z's is now super easy with Sleepy Z. Even though she was also a victim to it, she seems to have taken a liking to the slogan. Whoever grabbed me was really strong, but that's all I know. I have no idea who it was. So that's what happened. After the drugs wore off, did you notice anything about your surroundings? It was kinda cold when I woke up. I was in a dark, empty room. Boxes with foreign writing on them were lying around, so I figured I was in a warehouse. The whole place was like a giant refrigerator. It was like a commercial warehouse. John was rescued thanks to the collective efforts of Kay and Detective Gumshoe. Since it was still a bit cold, the cooling unit's power must not have been cut for too long. For some reason, they didn't think to take my phone, so I used it to call for help. In any case, it's good that you're safe and sound. I don't need your fake sympathy, old man. What a bastard. What a bastard-coated bastard filling. He's just like a certain someone I know. We still have 1, 2, 3, like 5 more people to talk to. Shields, Lang, his buddy, Gumshoe, Francisca. The sheen sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm. Could you please try to be a little more serious? Oh, if that's what Kay wants, I guess I have no choice. Miles, this is where it all began. Everything's where it always began. Come on now. Isn't that right? Well, no, because I'm pretty sure you said, isn't this where it all began, to the case about his father. I mean, everything is where everything begins. Come on now. I fear that this is the case. What was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There are still many mysteries yet to be solved. Indeed, it is just as you say. Particularly the mystery of what will happen to K-Ray's love. Isn't it suspenseful? Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields? Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute? I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long. Sure, I mean, you see 30-year-olds and, like, 12-year-olds having love all the time. I say 12-year-old because every time in anything with anime-like characters, they look like they're... Oh, this character looks like he's probably 21. Oh no, he's 14 and in middle school going to high school. I go, oh well, my sense of age in animes are just incredibly off. Scruffy, don't you dare say a word. I'm warning you. Mr. Edgeworth, please help me. What is it, Gumshoe? It's about the story behind this SS5 incident, sir. Even though Blaze may have lost his authority, there's no way you can get confidential documents this quickly. That got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out that Miss Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics, too. Scruffy! I love you! You've done a lot for us, Francisca. You've kicked a lot of balls to get these documents. I promise I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Oh. ba ba ooda ooda ooh ooda ee. I gotta skip the dialogue. Da da ba ba ba. Wait, how did we skip Lang? How did I end up doing that? I just walked right past him. Three flower beds and snow. You know, this song makes it sound more like he should be wearing a cowboy hat. What's the matter? Something strange. I wasn't able to read the SS5 incident case files until now, since Blaze had all access to that information restricted. Yeah, that's right. And yet I feel like I've seen this exact scene somewhere before. This song is just so... It's like, huh. And then I went to the saloon, and that's where Little John was. And the body of Little... Actually, what is an old Western name for a woman? I don't know any typical I don't know. Madam Suzanne was there, too, with Little John with a can of beans. This is the worst story ever. What do you mean? Where did I see this? If I could just remember. He looks deep in thought. I should leave him alone for a while. Except I won't. After the SS5 incident, the president completely changed. Well, he must have felt like his trust had been betrayed. I guess it's only natural. He cut off all ties with the Lang clan, putting an end to our deep bond of trust. My old man wanted at least to apologize in some way, so he tried to go see the president more times than I can count. Of course, the president refused to meet with him. He wouldn't even give him the time of day. I don't know if it was from the bodyguards, but there were times he'd come back all beaten up. But me standing around talking about the past doesn't do jack, does it? No, it does not do jack. I shall be the judge of that. For now, just keep telling us what you know. You're still as tactless as ever. Me? You're the one who's always tactless. Lang is definition of tactless. Well, I figured you'd say as much. He goes, huh, and he kicks the door down and goes, you're all under arrest for the crime because you all did it. And then we gotta go, okay, Lang, hold on. No one did it. Edgeworth tactless. Out of your goddamn mind. The fall of my old man was also the fall of the Lang clan. The family that failed to protect the president. That's what we became. My old man started to investigate the case like he was possessed. Could someone so driven by obsession truly conduct a proper investigation? You really don't pull your punches, Mr. P. Don't think I blindly trusted in his investigation just because he's my old man. His investigation was meticulous down to the last detail. Apparently, he even conducted a thorough interview with each and every kid at the orphanage. He interviewed every child. I wonder how fruitful his results were. You know, if you gave Lang a cowboy hat, he would be just like Andy from Cowboy Bebop. You know Andy, the guy who rides the horse just into everywhere and tries to arrest everybody? Oh my god, he is Andy. Perfect. He interviewed every child. I wonder how fruitful. He definitely recognized something. What should I present? Should I present anything? Alright, I get it, it's irrelevant. Alright, I get it. I had a good feeling, but I guess I was wrong. What about you, black suit man? Shifu, I know it's not my place, but I have a request. Please do a roll call, just like old times. What a lark. Guess I have no choice. Roll call! 1! That was great. Very good. I'm sorry. A roll call with one person is really lacking. That's nonsense. It's got nothing to do with numbers. Even though you're the only one here, the pack is always one, right? If you think it's lacking, then howl loud enough to make up for the rest of the pack. Roll call! Whoa! Oh, whoa! That man, is he on the verge of tears? But it's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end the video here, so stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.